Hey, are you ready for a fun episode?
Yes.
Finally, we get to talk about something we've been talking about for a while. Grand Theft Auto 6.
I am so excited. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
The neon buzz is in the air tonight. A digital dream bathed in pale moonlight. Rocky and Damien on the mic, talking about the game we're gonna like. Everything R&D, come on. Everything R&D, let's go.
All right, Rocky.
Yeah, it's
here
finally
we are.
time. June 25th,
Well, first off,
pre-order.
happy belated birthday to you, sir.
thank you
happy
very much.
birthday. I just
you.
got back from vacation, and here we are again.
As did I. I was gone for a couple of days.
Yeah. Went to Florida, spent Father's Day with the old man. So, yeah.
Very
here,
nice.
Here we are, back in the grind.
Absolutely. I wouldn't call it a grind. It's just something that we really love and do.
A fun time.
It's the other job that's the grind.
I know. we both literally worked today, and now we're recording this. But you know what? This is fun for us.
Yeah, this is what we're passionate about because especially this one, now that it's officially been pre-order day. Well, yesterday was pre-order day.
Yes, which I did. I pre-ordered it. Did you?
I have not. I've been debating. Well, I needed more clarification. So for those of you, welcome to this episode. We are going to be talking about Grand Theft Auto 6, the new video game by Rockstar. Long awaited, 13 years, 14 years, and
Yes.
and
counting.
and we've been talking about this for a while, and now it's time we can actually talk to you guys about it.
Yeah,
So,
now that it's been confirmed,
Yeah.
there's no more delays. Because it was originally supposed to come out May of this year, May 26th, my sister's birthday.
So, but yeah, that's what we're talking about today. To answer your question, no, I have not pre-ordered it because one of the biggest issues based off of pre-orders right now is the fact that it's digital only.
For now.
There are people I've been listening to online that claim that it is not Rockstar's intentions to do a digital anytime soon.
Oh, you mean a physical?
A physical
Okay.
anytime soon.
Oh.
So this is a hot topic right now because
Yeah, because there's rumors that towards the end of the year, there might be physical.
there were rumors. However, the guys that I've been listening to online, on fellow YouTubers that have been reputable for many years, all confirmed that Rockstar never has declared that the physical copies will be available. They have no intent to make physical copies.
It does cost a lot of money to make a physical copy.
Well,
And it'd probably be, 4 discs with the game
Yeah.
this big?
so there were a lot of reasonings that they gave. And this is why I kind of wanted to talk to you about this. So one of the main reasons was the fact that, and for those of you guys who don't know, Rockstar Games is a AAA company that makes, they did Grand Theft Auto series, and they've also did Red Dead Redemption.
Hey now.
And so they are trendsetters, basically. So what they do, others will follow, and based off of their success. So this is a new venture moving forward into the digital world that they're not planning on doing a physical copy for several reasons. One of the main reasons is that they don't want people to gain access and crack the game
Crack the
beforehand.
code, yeah. Or
ahead of
leaking
time.
it, yeah.
If they do physical, they kind of lose control over some aspects of things. And there is the money factor because this is a global game. So you're going to have to do a lot of physical copies.
Yeah.
One of the guys I listened to also brought up the point of one of the problems that most video games, actually, if not all video games that run into during launch season is when they initially launch the game are all the bugs and all the
glitches.
And all the problems that come in the beginning. And so that's been a major talking point with a lot of fans on these games. And so the outcry is like, well, when are we going to get the fix? When are we going to get the patch?
Yeah.
And so if you do it all, if you eliminate the physical version, then all that will be done digitally.
Yeah, it'll go. You know what? I'm kind of already used to this with Call of Duty. Every year a Call of Duty comes out, I never get the physical. I don't even think they sell the physical. But if you digitally pre-order, you get all these bonuses and all this stuff. Call of Duty, if you get what's called the Vault Edition, it's $99. So mentally and gaming wise, I'm already used to this. So this was a no-brainer for me to pre-order because it felt like I was doing Call of Duty. If you pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 that's coming out, same thing. It's going to be $99 for the Vault Edition or $79.99 for the standalone regular. So this is nothing new to me.
And same here. I've been doing digital for a while now. However, I do get a physical copy later, so I have it as part of my collection.
I would like a collector's edition for this game, but I don't think that's happening.
Not anytime. So some of the guys that I listen to, they basically said things like, it's not in the cards right now that a physical will be available anytime soon. However, it doesn't mean that it's out of the question and they won't do it later. Question is how much longer later? We looking at a year, 2 years, 4 years?
I would say maybe around the same time as a PC release, because the one thing I noticed about Rockstar and stuff in the past is they always did re-releases with more things in it or something special, right? Like I remember in 2010, I want to say, they re-released Grand Theft Auto 4, but it had the 2 episodes in it, which was The Lost on the Dam and The Ballad of Gay Tony. So you re-release the game, but with more bonus features. So I see that as a possibility down the line. Maybe they're going to add some type of pack or something special to it, and then they'll release it.
It could be.
But I know, you know, Rocky, maybe you can agree with me. When you do something like this digitally, you're getting instant results, which is, I'm going to read you these numbers and you tell me what you think. Okay. As of right now, with pre-orders, this is crazy. With pre-orders, that means you get the money immediately because people are pre-ordering it. They put the money. Pre-orders right now, as of June 2026, as of today, generated more, has been bought 39 million, right? That's the pre-orders. 39 million pre-orders have been purchased, which has generated more than $3 billion in revenue. And that's literally just following all this. Amazon was sold out of the physical copies with the digital codes within 8 minutes. And right now, what I'm reading is as of June 25th, 2026, PlayStation 5 versions have notably outsold Xbox Series X and S by a margin of 6-1. I pre-ordered it on Xbox. I'm an Xbox gamer. And these numbers are just phenomenal. Are you surprised by this?
No, because one thing that Rockstar did say is that they did make this specifically for the PlayStation 5. Because of the capabilities of PlayStation 5. Now, it's not that Xbox can't do it. However, it was designed specifically for, because one of the key points that they're aiming for is 60 frames per second, things like that. So, not that the Xbox can't handle it. This is just where they're going. So, because they pushed that narrative, I think more people bought it with the PlayStation.
And Xbox is kind of fighting back the numbers. They said this doesn't represent pre-order data. We have record orders and people should wait for real data and not clicks on affiliate links. So Xbox says that it's BS and they have the right numbers, but I think it's true, to be honest with you.
I think PlayStation will sell more than Xbox. I don't know by what margin. And there's probably still a lot of people that haven't bought it, yet. So, or pre-ordered yet.
I think they're going to wait until a trailer 3 comes out.
Yeah. Which was another issue because people don't know when that's going to be. Some people expected it this week.
No,
by the end of the month, by the end of July, maybe.
I want to say maybe September.
So yeah, it's going to be highly anticipated because I think a lot of people are probably waiting on that as well too. So, I think another thing that really is a new trendsetter, because this is unfortunately going to be the new norm, and you already hit it on the head, is the fact that of the new price points. Most standard editions, used to be 59, and now they'll probably go up to 79.99 for
because
standard.
it's costing more to
Yeah.
develop than back in the day.
And then it's going to be basically 99.99 for either the ultimate or something else. And then unless you have like a third option, which like let's say Battlefield did, then you're going to have a third price point. So
I think what they did here is they always wanted this to be a $100 game, but appeasing to the demographic, let's drop it down to 80 for people that can't afford it. But if you do the 100, we're going to give you all this stuff.
Oh, it's insane what you get.
Because I remember the initial rumor was that this was going to be a $100 game. That was always a rumor, debates, internet videos. Everybody's saying it's going to be 100, 100, 100. It's not 100. You could get it for $79.99, but really $20. I mean, I've spent $20 at a Circle K one time. I mean, just like that, 16, 18 bucks just on food and snacks. $20 to me, that doesn't really make a difference. If you, Rocky, are debating whether or not you should get this, I really think you should pre-order and get the Ultimate Edition, because once you get it, it's kind of like the Ronco thing. You just set it and forget it.
Right. So
It'll be there in November for you.
No, I'm more than likely going to do the ultimate on this because generally when you do an ultimate, you're going to get something that you can't get later on. At least that's how it used to be. So with this, you're going to get between both editions, standard and ultimate, you're going to get the vintage Vice City pack, and you're going to get a free month of GTA Plus.
Right. So I'm looking at that now. It says a timeless 55 Stainer sedan, which is basically a Chevy Bel Air. That's the yellow car in the original Vice City game in 2002.
So if you want to go to rockstargames.com editions, it'll break down all of the different bonuses it'll list everything that's on the ultimate pack. And,
I love the style. He looks like Don Johnson and she looks like Gina from Scarface. I love it. I love the outfit. I love the hairstyle. The pistol has the Tommy Vercetti thing on there. I love this.
So right now, both editions going to get you the vintage Vice City pack, the free month of GTA Plus. If you get the ultimate, you're going to get the 95 Grotti Cheetah, which looks like a badass car.
Yeah, it's a 95 Ferrari, basically, but they call it the Cheetah.
Yeah, it's because they can't use specific names.
Yeah, of course. They can't put Chevy Bel Air, so they have to call it a Stainer.
So this one I like. It's the Hawk and the Little Morgan revolvers.
Is this the Ultimate Edition you're looking at?
Yeah, this is ultimate.
It's not the Vice City pack.
No, this is the ultimate. This is what you're going to get. The Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers. So I like this one because I think when we talk about Rockstar, I think there's going to be a lot of influences from Red Dead. And that's why we got the Little Morgan.
Well, they have, I believe on the money, the presidents that's in Red Dead, like you see the portraits, I believe that's on there.
Yeah. You're going to be able to get personalized weapon variants with detailed engravings for Jason's Girardi ES9 pistol and Lucia's K17 pistol.
The Classy K17. Hers is, I believe her pistol is made in Brazil.
Yeah. So one of the things that I think is going to get incorporated, so you're also going to get the Vice City style, which is just basically like outfits and tattoos. You're going to get Jason's safe house vehicles, which looks like it's going to be a motorcycle.
And the graphics and
a rowboat.
and these screenshots, beautiful.
You're going to get a kayak. Ganado retro build, which is like an El Camino looking thing, which looks badass. I'm sorry.
The yellow and red you're looking at?
Yeah, the yellow and red.
It's El Camino.
It's an El Camino. Ride Out Customs mod shop.
It's a lowrider.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is a personalized mod shop that you're going to get.
Yeah, and you're getting access to shops that you can't get in the standard edition.
Yeah. Sarah's unisex salon, signature salon styles for both. We'll talk about this because I think this has the Red Dead influence in it. The Shih Tzu Squalo, It's like a little yacht, a little boat.
Yeah, it's a little speedboat. And going back to the salon, you can see Lucia is getting her nails done. And surprisingly, I told my girl, I said, listen, I might need your help with this because I don't know anything. And she's going to help me design Lucia to look like her. I'm like, if you were in this game, I need you to make her look like her. Yeah. So this is a little potential 2-player. Shih Tzu Squallow. It says here, there's a very, very little key on our gameplay. It says with explosives laden weapons crate. So I think you're going to be able to store weapons on a boat.
Maybe.
Wow, look at the graphics on this, Rocky, with the dolphins and Lucia in the back of the boat and her
There's a lot.
bikini. Wow.
You get a stock 305 clothing store. You get a 67 Vapid Dominator buggy. That's a Doom buggy. Oh, that thing looks sweet. Electric Fang tattoo parlor. Not sure. Stockyard's most iconic ink bar with over 50 signature tattoos. So there might be just Ultimate Edition only tattoos.
Yes.
One-Eyed Willie's Mod Shop. Love the name.
Just look at Lucia. Her hair is like buzzed. It doesn't even look like her in this scene when she's getting a tattoo on her leg.
Yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't even look like her.
So just the vehicle packages on Good Time Gear, a capsule collection of apparel and accessories inspired by the Good Times statues hit TV show character. So it might be based off of a show from inside the game.
Mac of the Gator. Yeah, because if you remember in GTA 4, you could watch TV and it has all these cartoons and stuff on there.
PTT's Youngins Illegal Goods Store raid the compound of one of the Southside Vice City's loudest and most social active gangs and escape safely to score some special items.
Yeah, so my guess is if you get the standard edition, you're not going to be able to do certain missions or do certain things.
Yeah,
so
it looks
you're
like
kind of getting
gonna,
blocked.
You're gonna be blocked on certain aspects of it. So they kind of
a classic car collection. Look,
those cars look sweet.
Classic car collection. You track down a variety of abandoned classic and work in progress project cars.
They call it the Deviant. That's the Charger.
Local fixer, dude. This is amazing. Amazing.
And that's just with the Ultimate Edition. And
this is the Ultimate Edition,
and that's only what they've announced so far. So who knows what else is going to come with it?
I'm pretty sure the third trailer they're going to do it. But I mean, again, it's $20 more. It's $100. Save your money. You have months to save it. Put $50 to the side here. Put $50 to the side there. 1 month. You got it. And then when November hits, you don't got to worry about it. You just set it and forget it.
And yeah, so it's and actually one of the things too, at least with Xbox, I don't know how PlayStation does it, but if you order, technically you don't pay for it right away. You just pre-order it, and then it bills you on the day that it launched.
It bills you on the day of the launch, correct?
So you can actually pre-order it now
on a credit card.
It'll have your billing information on your Xbox already. And then on the date of the launch or install, that's when you actually physically pay for it.
Correct.
So
that's how it does with Call of Duty when I do it.
So that's something to take into consideration as well. So
I don't know if the New Zealand effect is going to work on this. The trick. Sometimes when I want to play games early, I switch my geo spot to New Zealand and I can play it before everybody else. I'm that dickhead. No, I am that dickhead. I play it early before everybody else. I did that with Metal Gear Solid. I was broadcasting it on Twitch before everybody. Like, oh yeah, I moved to New Zealand. I even put an address. Like I went on the maps and I put what's called the Chatham Islands, and I put an address that I found. It's like a museum, and I put that in Call of Duty. So that way I get to play Call of Duty before everybody else, 1 hour before the New Zealand trick. So there's an island in New Zealand that's 1 hour earlier. So I could play Call of Duty at 4:30 in the morning. So if it works, I could play 4:30 in the morning before everybody else on November 19th.
There you go.
Yeah, 4:30 a.m.
Well,
you don't have to wait till midnight.
So anyway, Grand Theft Auto 6 is a long-awaited from Rockstar, 13 years in the making.
Oh, I'm sorry. November 18th, 4:30 a.m. I'll be able to play the game if it works, because that's what you do on Xbox.
Well, you're gonna have to let us know how that goes.
Oh, I'm gonna stream it on Twitch.
There you go. So yeah. So for everybody that doesn't know, Grand Theft Auto 6.
So why are you
launches.
hesitating?
I'm not hesitating.
You're gonna pre-order Ultimate?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
If it goes online, are we gonna game together?
The reason I hesitated was I would prefer the hard copy version. Because generally with Rockstar, what makes them different is that when you order, generally when you were able to order the physical copies, you always got like the super deluxe editions, which always gave you some extra stuff. So, for example, you could get T-shirts, you could get actual CDs that have just the game music on it. You can have maps, you can have certain cheat codes, you can have certain things that come with the hard copy version.
Right.
And now that's not going to be here.
Well, let me give you my first memories of opening a GTA game in the box that was absolutely amazing. Grand Theft Auto 3.
All right.
And, we're going to go take it back in time to, 2001. And it's, it's not a copyright song. It's not copyrighted. This is the intro to GTA 3. You open up the box. You have the disc. Beautiful art printed on it. It's got the manual, so it explains the characters and the background. Then you have something really special, and I used to hang it up on my walls and my closet doors. The map. And a poster. You could flip it. It's got the poster. You flip it. It's got the map. This was GTA 3. This was phenomenal.
Yep.
I memorized the map, and I even drew it for some of my friends because they would borrow the game, but I'm not going to give them the map, so I drew it.
So the reason I was waiting was because this is bigger. Because the rumor is this is bigger than any of the other Grand Theft Auto maps ever built.
That's what I hear.
And it's actually bigger than the Red Dead map. Both.
Part 2?
Part 2, Red Dead 2, sorry. Red Dead Redemption 2. So you're going to have the new map along with the old map, and this is supposed to be bigger than both of those.
Because Red Dead 1
including
also had
Mexico.
Wow.
Including Mexico. This is supposed to be that big.
Wow.
If not bigger.
So it's a combination of Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 1.
That's a big ass map.
Red Dead
Rocky.
2 and the Mexico map.
Wow.
So granted you're riding a horse there, but here you got cars. But square footage, square miles or area wise, this Grand Theft Auto 6 map is supposed to be bigger by far.
Yeah.
So, that was one reason I hesitated to do the pre-order, because this one I would rather do the hard copy.
Yeah.
Just for the map and other things that you would get with it. But that's not happening now.
No.
So, of course, I'm going to do the digital version and cry myself to sleep at night because I'm not going to get the map. But and I think that's why the outcry online is where it is right now. But what I'm hearing from my sources is that Rockstar has no intention of releasing a physical copy at the time of launch or anytime soon thereafter.
Even Red Dead Redemption 1, I had the interior, which was the map, and you flip it, and it was Bonnie McFarlane. Was that her name?
I don't remember.
I think Bonnie McFarlane, and you see her holding the Winchester, and that was in the game. And it's just like, there was something nostalgia, and even this song, I love GTA 3. There's something nostalgia about opening the box, opening the map, reading the manual, learning the controls, learning about what this is, what that is, these characters. There was a story behind it.
Yeah.
And they're taking away the magic. I understand, but I think they still should make a physical copy or some type of a box with artwork I would buy.
I think if they just did like a gift pack, so to say, and I'm trying to remember what game did that, where you could buy the gift pack. Was it Destiny? I don't remember. It was one of those sci-fi games.
Halo, maybe.
Where you could buy just the arts pack.
Yeah.
And it gave you a bunch of stuff, and then, of course, you got in-game tokens and other stuff like that with it. Mm-hmm. But that's where you got the other stuff, like the maps and the this and that.
Metal Gear Solid Delta just did that recently, where if you bought the collector's edition, you could buy the physical, but it came with like a special box. It came with the tag, like his ID tag, his ID badge. Then you could actually buy the little statue where he's hanging from the tree and stuff. I think if it was $200, $300, I would buy it.
Yeah, I think if they did something like that for the fans that want those in specific, I mean, personally, I have no problem doing a digital download of the game, but I want the physical copies of all the fun gears and all the swag bag, basically.
Yeah. No, I just think I think that magic is gone, and Rockstar was notorious for putting a lot of detail into the instruction manual, the map, the poster. They put a lot of time and effort into these things, and now it's gone.
Well, one of the things that I've been thinking about all day, actually, when we started talking about this, and I listened to the people that I listened to, but none of them said this, that they didn't go into detail anyway. But I wanted to bring this up because it is Rockstar. This game, I remember when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, I remember Rockstar a few years later back, and people were talking about a lot of the features that you see in Red Dead Redemption 2 are going to be in this game. For example, this is where going back to the salon. I think there's going to be the feature of the hair growth.
Yes.
And the
I
change,
think so too.
and you can change all that. So there's going to be those. There's going to be the weather features. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you had the weather storms come through and this and that. So there's going to be a lot of features that Red Dead Redemption 2 was kind of like I'm going to say test market for it.
I heard a rumor of hurricane.
Yeah.
That they're going to have hurricanes in the game.
So the weather elements for this town are going to be in this game. So thinking about it even more, it makes sense that if you're going to have this type of an environment and then here's this one too. So as you know, in Red Dead, you can see time progression. So for example, there was a little
part 1 or part 2?
Part 2, sorry, Red Dead RDR 2. So they had the feature in there where you can actually see a building. When you first get to the town of Valentine, there was a building there that was in its initial building stages. And later on, towards the end and this is the story mode.
Yeah.
Right? And as you progress through the story mode and you get towards the end, that building gets built along the way.
Oh.
And it happens elsewhere in the game too. So buildings are being built during the same time.
Instead of GTA 5 with the construction, like that same building is still
under
going
construction and always be under
time.
construction. So apparently those elements are going to be in this game as well. So which leads me to believe that if you're going to put a hard copy game out, how many patches are you going to have to do until the game is perfect? So it just makes sense to do it digitally first, right? And then that way, as you need to fix bugs and you need to fix glitches and you need to fix certain things, you can fix it digitally first.
Right.
And then once everything's perfected, then you can put all the perfection into the disc.
Well, I got a crazy analysis for you. Michael York, who worked on GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, he worked on the animals in RDR 2. He hosts the show. And again, I'm not trying to give him a plug, but he was reviewing the screenshots that were just released right now with this pre-order.
Okay.
With the past ones, do you know what he noticed? The grass in front of Jason's house. It's different.
It was growing?
One's longer, one's smaller, one's different color, one's another color, like it's bleached.
Okay.
When time goes on. There's a rumor that they were trying to figure out, does grass grow? Like, do you have to mow your grass? Does time pass and make everything grow? I'm like, that would be crazy.
I think this is Red Dead Redemption 2 meets The Sims.
Probably.
Where
this is going to be a Sims game.
Literally. Okay, so here's another thing that I heard, is that a lot of this is social media based. So like, how in GTA 5 where you get a text message and you have to go to a website, whatever. This is actually going to have a social media account like Twitter and this and that. So you have to post on social media of your missions and things that you do.
Or a job,
And you have to respond to posts and this and that. You have to be on social media in the game. because when you are doing that, you can unlock special missions,
Yeah,
special events.
that would be cool.
Things like that. So you have to be active in social media to access these things. Plus, who knows what else? I mean, obviously,
The problem is there are so many false reports on this so far. They're saying, oh, that you could connect your Spotify and listen to it while driving a car. It's like, no, that's not confirmed. Like my uncle Victor, he contacted me. He's like, hey, did you hear if you get locked up for 24 hours, you can't play the game for 24 hours? Or like, you can't, I was like, you can't play as the character for 24 hours? I said, that's clickbait. That's not like, this wasn't confirmed. There's a lot of unconfirmed reports that people are preaching as gospel that it's real.
right. But some things lead to it. So, for example, let's go back to the Ultimate Edition. One of the benefits is you get PTT's Youngins illegal goods store. So the description on that reads, raid the compound of one of Southside's Vice City's loudest and most social active gangs and escape safely to score some special items and distinct contraband. Well, I think that is going to be tied in with social media.
Is this kind of like a Sons of Anarchy, like Stash House? Is that what it is? It's like a motorcycle gang house?
I don't know. There is one image, and the image looks like it's inside a little like
Garage
studio. They have exotic bikes.
Yeah. It's like a motorcycle gang.
But they're not dressed like motorcycle. You'll have to see the picture.
No, I see it. It's the
Well, because one guy's wearing jean shorts, another guy's wearing sweats. One's got the do-rag, another one's got, they got the different sunglasses.
It's a gang, yeah.
It's a gang, but it's a street gang.
And it's an exclusive to Ultimate Edition.
Right. And so chances are they're probably a gang that steals stuff, and then you can go steal from them.
And if you look at the website closer, you and we cannot access certain things until we reach. They're going to do the chapter system like RDR2.
Right.
You can't access the 95 Cheetah until you reach a certain chapter.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not like you get all these things right away. I think the weapons too.
No, so it's kind of like the horses.
Kind of like the horses.
It's exactly like the horses.
Yes.
It's exactly yeah. So So basically, yeah, that makes more sense. Like you can only get like certain horses once you, and then. Actually, it's kind of cool. Well, actually, you could do this in this car. Well, actually, I just had So basically in Red Dead, you can just steal any car for the most part.
Any horse.
Well, I'm sorry. In GTA 5, you can steal almost any car.
Yeah.
Right. But did you know that in RDR 2, certain spawn points, you can get exotic horses.
Yeah.
That randomly spawn.
Yeah. Like you get the black stallion and stuff like that. You got to do the Bronco.
The white Appalachian or something like that. Or you have to do certain tricks. Or you have to be at a certain place at a certain time.
Yeah. To get it.
To unlock this. So
that's how it was in GTA 3. In order for you to get the buggy, you had to go to the projects at a certain time and then the buggy would appear.
Yeah.
So that goes back to GTA 3.
So yeah. I think this game is going to be heavily influenced by the history of RDR, obviously.
Yeah. Well, it's also from what I'm reading in these things here, it says get the guns from the Vercetti estate. Now, if you remember Grand Theft Auto Vice City in 2002, which this game is heavily inspired from, and right. I don't know if they're going to go back to the game. I really don't. So
you think it's like a Vice City reboot?
I think it's a Vice City continuation. I mean, Ray Liotta has passed away. So it says Vercetti Estate. I don't know why they would say that. The Vercetti Estate, like, are we going to go back to Tommy Vercetti's mansion? And this is the song from Vice City.
So let me ask you a question. Basically, if you think this, because the map hasn't been released yet. One of the rumors I heard months ago.
I saw the project map.
One of the rumors that I heard a while ago was that it was going to basically have the same map as Vice City and then built around it.
That I see. Yeah, I see that as a possibility. I see that happening. Because if you look at the pre-order, if you look at it there, it says something about the vintage Vice. What does it say there? The vintage Vice City pack.
It's
like
the
a
vintage
filter.
Vice City pack.
No, but it says enjoy the neon glow or something like that.
All right, so let me read what it says here.
Yeah.
It's the vintage. So this is your Don Johnson look right here. And
Awesome.
And the pregnant girl. She pregnant? Oh, I don't
No,
know.
no,
Anyways,
no. It's Gina from Scarface.
so
Yeah.
vintage. Wow, look at that car, the Bel Air.
Yeah, that's a 57 Chevy Bel Air. So that car is in front of the Ocean View Hotel in Vice City, the game. So when Tommy stays at the hotel, that car is always in the front.
So flashback to when the neon burned brightest with the vintage Vice City pack, featuring the timeless two-tone 55 Vapid Stenier sedan and garage alongside the world's famous Ocean Beach. Decadent outfits and hairstyles for both Jason and Lucia, in an iconic weapon pattern that echoes the excess of the past.
Yeah. So there is a rumor that, not a rumor, but there's speculation that we might have a mission which causes flashbacks or for you to go back in time to 86.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of older characters, right? So the one guy in the trailer that he tells him, he goes, hey, I need you to go out do a mission. Says he was a cocaine guy back in the day. Maybe he worked with Tommy Vercetti. Maybe he was his right-hand man, and we might get a mission to that. I don't know. But the fact that they're saying the Vercetti estate, they're putting heavily everything with the guns, the palm trees. This is completely acknowledging Vice City from 2002. When GTA 4 came out, they separated themselves from GTA 3. GTA 5 came out, they put your toes a little bit in the water because they acknowledged the Grove Street gang, which was in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So they did touch a little bit on that. I'm like, well, if you're acknowledging Grove Street, if you're acknowledging the Ballers, you're acknowledging the Grove Street gang, and you actually put the cul-de-sac in the house and everything like it was in the original game. Now I see them going back to Vice City, where maybe on I think it's called Starfish Island instead of Star Island. On Starfish Island, they'll put Tommy Vercetti's mansion in there, which he would be old. He'll be about like my dad's age. He'll be in his late 60s, early 70s.
Okay.
So, yeah, I see that as a possibility. I'm just excited for it story-wise. I think this is going to be a great story and the mechanics that follow the story.
Yeah, actually, I haven't heard much about just the base storyline versus the online version yet.
There's nothing about online, which makes me happy because it's like a mystery.
As far as like, there's no information.
There's no information. We don't know if GTA Online is going to transfer over from GTA 5. Like, I have $1 million. I have a cocaine empire. And I have a whole bunch of cars and stuff.
So here's the description of what you get with the free month of GTA Plus, right?
What is GTA Plus?
This is probably going to be your online version right here. Get 1 month free of GTA Plus, featuring a recurring monthly GTA $500,000 deposit into your GTA Online character's bank account.
Oh,
Special shark cards with 15% bonus GTA money, access to free and discounted GTA Online vehicles, a rotating selection of classic Rockstar game titles, and other featured games in the GTA Plus games library, and much more.
So that also includes Red Dead Online, right? Because it says Rockstar Games. So maybe we might have some Red Dead stuff.
It says classic Rockstar game titles. Yeah.
Yeah, so that might be Red Dead. That might be GTA 3. That might be Vice City.
Yep.
Wow. This is really interesting because they're giving us breadcrumbs. And I really think that we're not going to get a trailer anytime soon. We're getting all these screenshots and all this stuff as breadcrumbs because they're still polishing the game up.
I'm going to call this now. No one's talking about this, but I think this is probably going to happen.
What?
I think in this game, because it's going to be so big, that you're going to be able to actually buy a ranch and buy horses and ride horses in this.
That would be cool. I'm thinking of something even crazier. I'm thinking we might be able to travel to the other cities. I think we might be able to go to Liberty City because Lucia is from Liberty City. They also talk about, I forgot the name of the other state. It's not Leonida because Leonida is Florida, but the other state is like Georgia, and we might go to Georgia. I think we're going to go to Liberty City. I think we might go to San Andreas, maybe Las Venturas, maybe a second city, but I don't see us locked in Leonida. I think we're going to be able to go.
Especially because you have boats and yachts.
Yeah, boats, yachts,
plus
planes.
all the planes and stuff that were.
I think, yeah, because you were able to do it in GTA Online 3 where you were able to go to Colombia, some island. It started with the P, like Perigoda, whatever it was. I see that being a feature where, you know how you do fast travel?
Yeah.
You just fast travel to Liberty City.
Yeah, because you were able to do that with, I believe you were able to do that when
original
with the RDR2, where you can go to and from Mexico. Yeah,
RDR 1.
2.
Part 2, you were able to go to Mexico?
Well, you got there part of the storyline, and then I think
Because part 1 was heavily Mexico.
and I think in the online version you were able to go both places. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't play RDR online, so
You know what? Anytime I went on RDR Online, I kept getting killed. Anytime I tried to do a mission, some dickhead would kill me.
Yeah.
And even playing poker, I got shot in the bar. I'm like, come on, just let me play poker.
because there was no repercussions. So
Let's talk about the mini games. I believe you said kayaking. That's confirmed.
well, you get a kayak in this
Yeah,
as part of the thing. So
You're going to kayak. There's no doubt about it. The second thing is, what games do you think is going to be in it? There's a basketball and a basketball hoop. Do you think we're going to be able to play basketball?
I think we're gonna have all the traditional stuff. So they'll have a casino somewhere. So you're gonna have all the casino games for one,
The table games, the card games.
right? So
Maybe craps. We'll have craps in this.
I think what would be nice. I think one of the things that we might see
Tennis is confirmed too, I believe.
tennis, maybe horseshoes.
I would. Okay, so I'm going to say tennis is confirmed. Golf is probably going to be in it because that was in Vice City, where you could go to the golf range and hit the ball with the club. I think maybe basketball based on that. I hope bowling is in there. I hope bowling is in there.
Bowling.
Put some bowling in there for me. I would love bowling in there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Basketball, I think it's rumored based on photos. What else? Darts, what was in GTA 4.
I think one of the things we might see too
Pool.
be actually really cool. No, underground poker games.
Oh, dude, that would be so cool. That would be so
You know what I mean?
freaking
Like
awesome.
Like, hey, there's a poker game going on at the penthouse, at the whatever.
I would do that in GTA Online. I would create like a forum and say, hey, we're going to have a poker tournament at the casino at this time. Like, meet us here, meet us there.
Yeah, but I think we're talking about, the underground when you start owning penthouses and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Darts.
Underground
Well, you were
casinos.
able to play darts
In GTA 4.
And yeah,
You
before.
were able to play basketball in GTA San Andreas. That hasn't been around. And also GTA San Andreas, you were able to play pool on 2 players.
It'd be so cool if we could.
You could play billiards.
It'd be so cool if this actually happened. But you would need multiple people for this.
What's that?
Water skiing.
They have the jet skis in the game.
That's jet skiing. I'm saying water skiing. So you're in the boat in front.
Oh,
and
you tow someone?
and you have to pull me.
Oh, dude, I would do donuts and make your character fall.
I think it
would
would be
be
so
that.
rad, wouldn't it? To
That
go,
would be
hey,
so
let's go
cool.
water skiing. You want to go water skiing? Let's go water skiing.
There's probably going to be boat races in the game.
Probably.
They have something on the website there in front of you, something with the Mud Club, some type of ATV off-roading. So from my understanding, there will be off-roading in the game where you drive through the mud and stuff.
Maybe that's where you're getting the Dominator buggy.
Yes. Yeah. So you're going to be part of some type of Mud Club, which is off-roading.
Which would probably lead to the illegal races too, like they were doing in the other games.
I think the mud effects are going to be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about RDR2. It's probably going to be hunting.
Probably.
Alligators are in the Everglades.
Ooh.
So
you can dispose of bodies with the alligators.
In RDR2, yeah.
Probably this one too.
Yeah. Oh, I would just put it in the car and then jump out of the car and let it sink in the swamp. I'm curious about the police AI. Getting rid of bounties and all that stuff. I'm curious.
You know what? Now that you mention it, I hope that they don't do what. I hope it's not as extreme as RDR2 was, where it's like, "Hey, I witnessed that. I'm going to call in the police."
Yeah, I just
it's like you just shoot a bullet into the air, and all of a sudden, "Hey, I saw that. We're going to call the police." And next thing you know, you got a 5-star warning.
And guess what? You just brought up a unique situation based on RDR. I'm RDR.
You talking about the honor system?
GTA 5 You committed crime. It was just, hey. But now we're dealing with 2026. People have cell phones. Are the NPCs going to have cell phones and take pictures of you and you got to kill them before they send it?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
I think if the NPCs have cell phones, we're possibly looking at a new wanted level system because of NPCs taking pictures and videos, or you got to intimidate them, grab their phone.
So all right. So now we're going deep, right? So obviously, for those that have never played Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur Morgan is basically the person that you follow from the beginning to the end.
Don't forget Lenny.
And Lenny. God, the drunk scene was fun. But
we're gonna get drunk in this game.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is as you progress through the game from chapter 1 through chapter 6, there was an honor system, right?
How many chapters were there in total?
6.
I think we're gonna get the same amount in GTA 6.
Yeah, you got 6, and then once you finish the story mode, then you got additional stuff.
John Marston.
With John Marston. Right?
Yeah.
So with this game, based off of the story mode. So basically the story mode was following Arthur from beginning to end, right? Do you think Jason and Lucia are going to follow the same type of format?
I do.
So which means that we're going to land in chapter 1, at a certain point, right? And then towards the end of the chapters, unfortunately, in Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur Morgan passes away, right? Do you see? And then based off of his death, you got either the good omen or the bad omen.
Yeah.
Right. Do you see something like this possibly happening with this?
I hope that they stick with a linear story. I don't like the choices because if you make a bad choice, then you get the bad ending. I don't like that. I rather have them deal with a linear story. The only thing I see them doing with Jason and Lucia is some type of a story progression. You can't go to a certain part of a chapter unless you complete all of Lucia's missions. You can't just beat the whole game as Jason. You got to do one and then you got to do the other.
I believe that that's how it's going to be.
Okay.
That was my understanding going into it because they've made a point that you can switch from one character to the other at any point. And because that was one of the concerns from one of the guys I listened to was that is there going to be a delay, from the time that you're from one character to the other and so forth. So that led me to believe that as you progress through the system or through the story mode, that you have to do both. So it's not just one mission, it's 2 missions.
Do you think you're going to be able to do both of them at the same time? Like switch characters, like say Jason is driving the car, Lucia's shooting, but now that you got to switch to Jason driving. Like you can't just drive the whole time, you got to be a shooter too.
I think that's probably going to be in a few of the missions. I don't know if that's going to be every mission is going to be. It's hard to tell because
what is your concern with the gameplay mechanics of this game with Jason and Lucia?
No, it's not the gameplay, it's the age progression. So basically in the story mode of Red Redemption 2, Arthur Morgan, right? You have a distinct storyline.
Right.
From the moment that they rob the bank and go into the mountain.
And then he gets tuberculosis.
Right. But that's later on in the story mode.
Okay.
Right. So in the beginning you got where they go up to the mountain, the gang goes up to the mountain, and then you have to progress through the game through the story and to do all the little missions and go here, do that. Right. And then you get to the very end of the chapter, right, where he ends up dying.
Yeah.
And that ends the story mode.
How did he die again? It was Micah? The asshole Micah?
Well, no, Micah died.
Micah died.
Well, actually, I take that back. No, he didn't die.
No, because Micah was in Red Dead 1.
Right, but yeah, because John
killed him.
John, they go to the mountain at the safe camp and they shoot him.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is Arthur Morgan's character, he ended up dying of the tuberculosis, but that was when he was on the mountaintop. But that was at when he ends up taking out what was it, the boss. Yeah, I just had a brain fart.
Yeah.
Anyways, he takes out the boss, and then because he was stealing the money from the gang, and he was putting it in this cave.
Yeah.
Right. So he put a stop to all that and whatever. So, or he gave it to John Marsden's wife.
Do you think one of the protagonists in this game will die, leaving the one person alone, like what you're suggesting with Arthur?
That's what I don't know. That I don't know.
What's your gut telling you?
I think that Rockstar would probably have something similar to this in the progression of the storyline, because the one thing that they haven't done yet, I mean, like if we're going to compare it to Red Dead 2, is they introduced the whole gang up front. From Horace to all of them, Charlie, and they introduced everybody. So
Lanny,
and so they introduced, or they told you who the members of the gang were ahead of time, right? So even though you had to do missions with this person or this person or this person, you had to go fishing with this person, you had to go here with this person. Anyway, we don't get that with this. So the question is what is part of the storyline? Are you just there to do missions, and you gotta go steal the boat from here and take it over there, and that's it?
So I have a response to this. Let's go on GTA Rockstar history, going all the way back to Grand Theft Auto 4. Okay.
Okay.
If you look at Grand Theft Auto 4, Red Dead Redemption 1, Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5. Based on all of these games and the way Rockstar writes and does these games, GTA 4, Nico's love interest dies. Red Dead Redemption 1, John Marston, the protagonist, dies. GTA 5, you have the opportunity to kill Trevor, Michael, or both, or neither. And then we have Red Dead Redemption 2. Arthur Morgan dies.
And half the gang.
So are they going to give any care of us investing in Lucia and she dies? Or Jason dies, or maybe Lucia lives and she's pregnant,
or maybe
and then Jason kills.
Maybe you got to pick the one that will die.
You got to pick the one that will die. Maybe we're doing a Fast and Furious thing where Jason is a cop. That's a rumor, that Jason is a police officer, and he's going undercover to find out what Lucia knows, or maybe she has some. We're talking about Martin Lawrence, Big Mama's House. He goes undercover to be close to the girl, falls in love with the girl, but he's trying to find what she stole.
Right.
Like it wasn't that she stole, but it was what's his name? Terrence Howard's character stole it and hid it in the boy's chest. She didn't know. So are we combining these stories, Fast and Furious and Big Mama's House?
No. Might be, but what I'm getting at is this: is that so far with GTA 6, as far as I know, it's just the two of them, right? How many other characters are heavily influenced by them that we know of, that are confirmed? You know what I mean? And then as the storyline progresses, like for example, one thing that hasn't been revealed is the storyline for Red Dead Redemption 2. They said, oh, you can do it in 60 hours, or it takes 80 hours to go do the entire story straight, start to finish. You can do it in that time. Some people will take 120. I don't know what the story mode is on this. I can't find information as far as during the story mode. It's like, how long is it going to take to do the story missions, right? And then of that, what characters are going to come into serious play, right? As far as mom, dad, cousin, brother, friend, who else is part of this gang? Are they part of a gang? Not part of a gang? Do they, you know what I mean? And then what's the fate of them?
They do touch on Lucia's history, where she said they said she had to leave Liberty City with her father and stuff like that, and defending the family. She went to jail. We don't know why. She went to jail for a specific reason for the family, and maybe that's going to play a little role in the story. But
you know what I mean. As far am I making sense? As
making
far as
100% sense.
So like what characters are going to get introduced that we don't know of right now, right?
I'm curious about the Raul character. He's catching my attention. The bank robber dude.
Yeah.
I am curious about that character. I might cosplay him for Halloween. I'm just saying. I could rock that look. But yeah, I'm curious about the guy that owns the house that makes Jason collect money. What's his background with the cocaine and all that? The music twins. I think they're called the Dime Twins or something. Dimes. Them or the music Mongol guy or even the guy that's paranoid with conspiracy theories. We have a lot of characters confirmed on the website. And I wonder if we might get a third character that comes out of nowhere and we play as another character. I really don't know. This game took 13 years to develop, and the possibilities are endless, Rocky.
Right. So for example, if we're going to compare it to RDR2, so we were introduced to the following up front before launch. The gang, right? So Dutch Vanderlyn, Jose Matthews, Abigail Roberts, Annabelle, Bessie Matthews, Bill Williamson, who was also in Red Dead 1, Charles Smith. My favorite character, by the way, was Charles Smith.
Charles Smith.
I love that character. Davy Callender, the one that got beheaded. Young Jack Marsden, Javier Escuela.
Javier Escuela was a main protagonist in part 1. Yeah.
Jenny,
he went to Mexico looking for him.
Jenny Kirk, Josiah Tellway, but he was Josiah was a friend. He wasn't part of the gang.
Yeah.
Karen Jonas, Kieran Duffy, Lenny Summers.
Lenny.
Come
on, Lenny.
Have another drink. Leopold. So this is it. Micah Bell.
That asshole.
Molly O'Shea. Yeah.
Freaking Micah.
He was two-faced, man. I didn't think.
Dickhead.
He reminds me of somebody else I know.
Oh.
Not you.
No. It's the blonde hair.
Yeah. Sadie Adler. Yeah.
Okay, I remember Sadie. Yeah.
John McGuire.
Sadie lived at the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She helped build the house, the Marston house.
Yeah, she ended up going with John. It was her. It was her, Micah, John, and who's the fourth?
I forgot.
There were 4 that lived.
The guy that was half black, half Indian. What was that?
It wasn't Charlie.
It wasn't Charlie. But Charlie helped build the house.
Then he would have lived.
He did.
Because it would have been Charlie.
Because they left on the wagon at the end.
Yeah, in the house build scene.
Yes.
Because Charlie helped him build the house. Exactly. Oh, along with the old fat man. Oh my God. What's
Prospector.
His name? Uncle.
Uncle, yeah.
It was Uncle, and he's all like, Matt Lumbago is acting up.
Yeah. I think we're going to have some funny characters in this game.
By far.
Yeah.
So but you know what I'm saying? So we were introduced to all these characters ahead of time.
You know what I just thought about? We might have Cuba on the map. Because the Florida Keys are so close to it. I think Cuba might have a little role in this.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah. That's a possibility. If we have Mexico, why not Cuba?
So
they're going to have the Cuban flag. They're going to have Haiti. They're going to have little Haiti. They're going to have little Havana. Because those are areas in the regular Vice City map. Yeah, this game has so much possibilities here that is really hard to wrap my mind around.
So I'm going up on the GTA fandom website.
Well, hold on. Do you think this game will have some type of a romantic mode where you have to take out the partner on dates to make them happy? Or if you go to a strip club and sleep with a stripper, she gets pissed?
I think that's too much Sims.
The rumor is that they're taking out the prostitutes in the game, which I don't think that rumor is true. I think that's just clickbait. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Let's take a look at what GTA fandom has to say. Your protagonist.
I think that's a rumor. I think we're gonna have that's always been in the game since GTA 3. You could always pick up one and then behead her and take your money back.
The game is currently set to feature well, it depends on your honor system. Do you want to be a good person or do you want to be a bad person?
Do you think they're going to have the RDR2 honor system?
I asked that question earlier. I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Oh, you did ask that question.
Well,
I'm
because
sorry.
the reason I was asking was because if you're going to play 2 playable characters, obviously, what's the end game? You know what I mean?
Oh, that would be good, Rocky.
You know, what's the end game? You know,
You're right. What if one is really bad and the other one's really good?
you know, does one have to kill the other? So
One has to kill the other because they're bad. Or what if they're both bad?
or what if they're both? I don't know.
Or if they're both good?
So it's
Because she might be like Toretto, like, I ain't never going back to
maybe
jail.
she's undercover FBI. Who knows?
No, the other way. I think there's something undercover with Jason.
So that was my question. It's like when I was talking about RDR2 was we had a distinct storyline from chapter 1, mission 1 to chapter 6, mission 100, whatever it was, right? And so we had that storyline, but we only had it with Arthur Morgan.
Arthur Morgan. Yeah.
But now in this game, we're going to have 2 playable protagonists, Lucia and Jason. The duo appears to be inspired by real-life American criminals Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
The former being also previously used as the inspiration for Catalina in the 3D universe of the series. Okay. So here's what we know of Lucia Caminos, who's a female criminal of unknown Hispanic descent, formerly living in
Puerto Rican.
Formerly living in Liberty City with her family. She was taught to fight and defend herself by her father at an early age. The combative approach to protecting her family eventually landed her in Leonida Penitentiary in the mid-2020s.
That's a key point right there that you just read.
For an unknown crime.
That is going to be revealed in the game.
After being released, Lucia hopes that a relationship with Jason Duvall, as well as any other means necessary, will help her achieve the peaceful life her mother always wanted.
I think right there what you just read is going to explain. It's if you really look into what you just read, I think we have a really clue into what this story is going to possibly be about. I think you see what she says about she's hoping and wants the love from Jason, but maybe
she
Jason,
hopes that a relationship with Jason Duvall, as well as any other means necessary, will help her achieve.
And I think his character is going to hold back on it, and she's craving his love, but he wants something from her.
Jason Duvall is a drug smuggler working in the Leonida Keys. Growing up around crime, Jason often ran into trouble as a teenager. Though he tried to straighten himself out with a smaller career in the Army, Jason ended up back into a life of crime, performing drug runs and shakedowns for local drug smuggling veteran Brian Heder, along with his best friend Cal Hampton. This line of work also allows Jason to live in one of Brian's properties, provided that he continued to assist in illicit businesses.
Which we saw in the trailer.
In the mid-2020s. Jason enters a romantic relationship with Lucia, hoping that he can build a better life they both always wanted together.
So here's something that you mentioned. I don't think you played the game, but I did. I have it. It's on the PSP. And Vice City Stories, you play as Victor Vance, Lance Vance's brother. He gets killed in the beginning of Vice City, but in the Vice City Stories, the PSP game, he is an army person, soldier, you want to call it. He's in the army. He gets framed for a crime, and then because of that, he goes into crime. So I think that is a little homage to Victor Vance, that story. But I really think, again, if you look at Grand Theft Auto 4, you looked at Grand Theft Auto 5, there's always some type of mission or angle in the story. If you remember with Nico and with Michael, they always have to work with the FBI. I'm sorry, the FIB, as they call them. Mm-hmm. They have to like work with the FIB. So Nico with Michelle, she was lying to him, going out with him and dating him. And he even said, he's like, you fucking bitch. Like he's upset with her because she's working with the FBI. Mm. And the same thing as Michael DeSanta, he's working with the FBI, and that pisses off Trevor. So I think based on 2 past games and also RDR1, John Marston working with the government people.
The Pinkertons, yeah.
the Pinkertons, Pinkertons, I really feel that Jason, either he's an undercover or the government's going to use him to go against Lucia to find something that Lucia has done. Maybe she stole something. Maybe she owns something. Maybe the family has something. I think Jason's being used to get to Lucia, and then us as a player, we have to do a moral choice. You love her. Do you do the mission or do you do your heart? That's my opinion.
So here are some confirmed, well, I don't know if they're confirmed, but these are the central characters that the fandom page is listing. So obviously we got told about Brian Heder and Cal Hampton, who are the smugglers. They each have some separate backgrounds. Like Cal is, we used to work for the Coast Guard as a communication specialist, crazy conspiracy theorist kind of a person. Anyways, there's a guy named Booby Ike, who's a real estate mogul, club owner, and music producer, owns his own record company, Raw Records. One of his, he's got two of them, Draquan Priest and Bate Lux. They are musicians that are in this movie, or in the show. And there's a girl named Roxy that's also part of the rap group. And then confirmed is Raul Bautista.
That's the one I'm curious about.
As a longtime bank robber operating in Vice City, known for both his charm and his recklessness, Raul is always on the hunt for the next big score.
I don't know. I like his look, and I think I'm going to cosplay him for Halloween.
Well, you've definitely got the hair. That's for sure.
The hair, yeah.
Other characters that are probably going to be in here, Lori Heder, which is the wife of Brian. Stephanie, who is Lucia's correctional social worker.
Yeah, we see her in the trailer, I think, yeah.
There's a guy named Rudy. Phil's the owner of Phil's Ammunition, obviously. We know him. Another rapper named Downplay. And then other people...
Yeah, Gary Busey did the voice of Phil Cassidy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that was Gary Busey. So maybe he's a descendant of Phil.
And that's the ones that have been confirmed so far. So
okay,
or have been rumored to have been officially. This is from the fandom page. So, so that's what we know as far as like the characters go. But let's see. But anyways, yeah, I'm absolutely looking forward to this. I hope other people are. I'm definitely going to do the pre-order. There's definitely a lot more to talk about as we get closer to launch day.
So my question to you is, let's say you get the game.
Okay.
What's the first thing you're going to do? Like, they show you the story and all that, and then you can move the character around and you could grab a car. What are you going to do?
Well, I think the question is well, first off, is it going to be if we're going to go with a Red Dead Redemption 2 opening,
where you're in the mountain and walking in the snow.
Went through that story mode for the first 2 hours, literally going through the playlist, and then it had you do things like got to go kill a deer, and then you got to take it to Butch or Dutch or not Dutch.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
You couldn't just go off.
You couldn't go off right away.
You had to follow the story.
You had to follow the story.
Okay.
So that was RDR2. And then you had to learn how to, take care of your horse and how to clean your horse and feed your horse and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I hope they don't do that gun system where you got to clean your pistols. And
yeah.
I hope they don't do that. I just want infinite shooting. Like, let me shoot the
Then you got to
gun.
go to the store and buy ammunition and blah,
That's
blah,
okay. But the cleaning the gun, I think that's just dumb. Too much.
So I think it depends on how this game starts.
So let's say you're able to go and roam and do on your own. What are you going to do? Not in the story mode. What are you going to do?
If I can just free roam.
What's the first thing you're doing in the free roam?
Well, first thing I'm going to do is honestly, I don't know, because it depends on where I'm at too. Am I in the beach setting? Am I in the mountain setting? Where am I? Where am I going to spawn?
That's right. There is a mountain setting in the game.
So where am I going to spawn at?
Probably the beach.
It could. I mean, it could be my little shack out.
Well, let's say it's Jason's house, because we see that in the trailer. So let's say you're in Jason's house. He goes back in, and you could free roam out of that. You could jump in his car. You could walk around the house. Let's say you're at Jason's house. It looks like it's in the middle of.
Honestly, I don't know what I would do.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
What would you do?
I'm going to hop in my car and I'm going to run over as many fucking people as I can to test out the law system.
Oh, there you
I
go.
want the army. I want the FBI. I want all of them chasing
He's
me.
going to start off with a bang. You're probably going to be in jail for 10 years and owe him 10. Well, the good news is you're not going to have any money.
I got
So,
to test the law system. I'm like, what kind of shit can I get away with?
yeah, actually,
Just drive it in the pay and spray. That's what I'm curious about is the pay and spray, getting rid of wanted levels. I'm curious about all of that.
can you just, obviously, it's hard to drive away without running into another cop. So you'd have to drive off into the mountains and hope a helicopter doesn't follow you.
Can the cops swim? Are you on the kayak? It's just a lot of stuff.
I think there's just a lot to figure out as you go on.
There's a lot to. I think what you're saying is correct. I think I might follow the storyline as you're saying because as you progress in the story, you learn more mechanics and things to do.
Right.
Because if you just free roam, you're not going to know all the extra bonus stuff that's not taught to us yet.
And then what about the fast speed things? Where you shoot faster.
Oh, dual wielding?
No, where you have to drink the potion and it slows everything down.
Oh,
The fast
Deadeye.
Deadeye.
So I read that Jason's going to have it, but not Lucia. So Jason's going to have a skill that Lucia doesn't.
Okay.
So we might be looking at some Resident Evil stuff where Jill could pick the locks, but Chris can't. So I think we're going to have character-based skills. I really do.
No,
Where you have to play as Lucia to do something and you have to play as Jason to do something.
You have to play one character to unlock a certain mission.
To unlock certain things in the mission.
Okay.
Yeah. Like maybe Lucia's skinny enough to crawl through a vent, but Jason's too big.
Or maybe you send Lucia in to
a strip
quote
club.
unquote seduce somebody.
Yeah.
To take him to the back, and then here comes Jason around the corner.
Yeah, around the corner with the gun. That's some Mexican shit right there. Excuse my language. I'm not insulting your heritage, but you go to Mexico, and this happened to a group of people in 2014 playing a Gears of War tournament that I know, it wasn't me, that the girl was saying, hey, let's go somewhere else. I know a club that has more girls. As soon as they walked the corner, 4 dudes came out the car and made them take out an exact amount of money on their debit card so they couldn't get in trouble.
So first off, I am not offended because I'm not Mexican.
Heritage.
We've talked about the differences in Spain. That was one of our first episodes ever done. Did you forget? Why are the foods different over here? So it's anyways. So I think this is also a criminal thing because it happens with other races. So
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is how accurate to real life are these characters going to play?
Right. Or the things that we could do. Yeah.
Like there's certain things that you have to do with this character in order to get the other character to do something.
Right.
But I don't know. I think
can you kill the other character? Like, can I shoot Lucia?
Probably not. Just probably it would
be like game over.
No, you would get
wasted.
No, it'd probably be something stupid because I did this with Arthur Morgan. You try to shoot Dutch, and he'd be like, "Hey, watch where you're pointing that thing."
Oh, okay.
You would get some sarcastic little response.
Yeah,
and then if you try to shoot him again, he'd be like, "Oh, you're losing your mind." He just runs away.
Do you think there will be some type of love making in the game with the couple?
Doubt it.
Like, you call Lucia up if you want to have a good time, and then your heart rate goes up to 125. The health goes up.
Because they are going to be making this game for kids, and they know kids.
No, they're not.
There's not even for kids.
They're not going to make this game for kids.
18 and older only.
It's mature.
It's
mature rating. Making it for the kids. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
They're not going to go explicitly. Well, like, you'll never see nudity in this, maybe.
It said no nudity. It said there will be no nude sex in the game.
So then that answers your question.
No. But what I'm saying is they always had the coffee mode where it'll show the house and you hear the moans and groans. You don't see nothing. But when you exit the house, your health is up. So is there a possibility of using the couple feature to get higher health? I think so.
It could be.
Oh, That's a possibility.
It could be, because if you're going to have all the stamina and the health features like you did in Red Dead,
Red Dead, yeah.
they're going to need. I mean, you can't be drinking beers and potions all day long.
Well, I remember Arthur was reaching out to his ex-girlfriend, remember, in the letters, and you would take her out on dates and stuff. I think you might be able to do that in this game.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder if there's
interesting.
a bath mode in this one too.
Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Watch her scrubbing you.
Yeah. You need a hand? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Scrub
come
my
on
back.
in. Oh, I'm married.
Scrub my leg, and his leg pops out like in Austin Powers.
Yeah, his leg goes up. And I think we might have shadows in this game.
Yeah. Actually, those scenes were. Anyways.
They were hilarious.
And then you can just have her scrub, scrub, and scrub.
And my question is, what happens if one of them gets arrested? Like say you're Lucia and you get arrested. Do you have to play as Jason now and then pick her up out of jail? That's another possibility where the other character's in jail, but you have to play as the other character because you got to wait.
So here's another one. Obviously there's going to be an online version.
Yeah.
Can you play both versions online? Or are you going to be your own independent character?
It'll probably be like what it is now. It is your own single character.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens in the game if one of your character dies?
That's what I'm saying. I think that's going to be an ending.
Well, technically Arthur didn't die. I mean, he did, but he rejuvenated and you lost everything.
And you got replaced with John. And the same thing as RDR1, Jack replaced John. I think we might have that as a possibility.
I don't know. So there's a lot to look forward to. I mean, there's a lot of speculation, a lot of things. But I think the key focus right now with a lot of people is not focus, but concerns is the fact of the no physical copy. So you're going to have to digitally download it.
I have no problem with that.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I just want some type of a collector's box with art and stuff that I could have or buy in the future.
It'd be nice if they just sold that as separate.
Yeah, if you could go on the Rockstar website and buy that, I'm all game.
And then
I have no issues with that.
Yeah.
But again, to have a physical disc and put it in and wait for it to load and all that, I don't know. Hold on. Sorry.
So, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of things. Can you pause?
No.
Okay.
I could talk. I'm just responding.
Yeah, it's a little late night right now. We put in a long day today, guys, because we wanted to talk about this game and because we're looking forward to it, and definitely won't be the last time we're going to talk about Red Dead. We're going to probably talk about it before launch day anyway, and then afterwards after it launched, so that way we can share our experiences. But there's definitely a lot to look forward to. There's going to be a lot of exploration in this game.
I think this is going to be a lot like a 2-month game to beat. It's going
to be a lot longer than that.
Maybe 3 months.
It's going to take longer than when you had to do the 3 guys missions.
Yeah, I think if it to do,
because you had to do Michael's and then you had to do Trevor's, and then what was the other guy's? Benson's. What was his name?
No. It was Michael, Trevor, and Franklin.
Franklin, there you go.
Yeah, but I think if you're gonna do every single thing in this game, stranger missions, side missions, car missions, whatever it is that they have, if you were to do every single thing in this game for 100% game completion, you're probably looking at half a year.
That was my question, because that was the same thing with Red Dead Redemption. Well, actually, Red Dead Redemption 2 had 2 separate completions. One, you had to complete the main storyline, but then you had the side conquest where it was like you wanted to find like a specific card, cigarette card, or you wanted to find a certain dinosaur bone or something like that. That was another mission.
Yeah.
You wanted to go take a certain picture of certain, you know what I mean? Like, I think this might be the same way where it's like, if you want to, because you have to collect every horse and you have to like do certain things. You have to
the car and probably
pick certain herbs and stuff like that,
Oh, I hated the herbs, the plants and all that bullshit. I hated that.
And then it's like, and then you have to kill a certain amount of wolves or whatever,
Oh yeah, you're right. We already have it there in the Ultimate Edition where you have to get certain pieces of a vehicle to restore a vehicle.
Right.
So that's already a quest right there.
Yeah. So you have to acquire certain parts. So yeah, so there's I mean
I think it's going to be a long game, which is fine because look, we
they
had
need to
13
make this.
years with GTA 5. So what's the rush?
Well, they can wait another 15. Well,
Are you
actually,
going to take your time with this game? Because I am. I'm not going to rush the story.
no, I'm not going to rush it.
I'm not going to rush the story.
I'm going to do a lot of exploring.
Same.
I think that's probably going to be one of my things because I want to see if there's differences. Like, for example, like one thing that I'm looking forward to seeing, and this is just my own personal thing, like, you know, because it's an evolving world, right? Are we going to see things like road construction? Or now this highway, like you can't just run off on a highway forever,
Yeah.
right? And just go in a circle, right? Like you could in in the other games.
Yeah.
What happens if the road's under construction and you can't, you know, there's a detour or something like that?
Yeah.
Like they tore down one bridge because they're rebuilding it. You know?
I think they're probably going to do that for
You know what I
mission
mean?
progression.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like I have a lot of questions of like, what is this gonna look like as time goes on? And
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, and then what are some of the daily things to do? Like you got to go to the casino and play the roulette, you know, 3 times or spin the
Yeah.
wheel 3 times.
Well, that's
know?
how it was in the original Vice City. In order to get the companies, you had to do specific things to own them.
Right.
So you had to do a boat race to get the boathouse. You had to sell 50 packages of ice cream for the ice cream company.
I'm talking about like the daily quests and then the
Yeah.
weekly quests, and
That's probably for online.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, I mean, I don't know how game is going to progress.
How many trophies do you think? Oh, I'm sorry, not trophies. How many achievements do you think this game is going to have?
Well, Xbox only goes to 1,000 points per game, so unless they
Oh.
make an exception,
Okay.
so it's 1,000 points. So I mean, it can be, you know, you can
Yeah.
have 20 quests at 50 points each. Or,
Yeah. Okay.
Or you know, are you going to have, you know,
Maybe 5 points each.
yeah, and so I mean, they've definitely got to make them so you got to have a bunch of 5-pointers, 10-pointers, 50-pointers, you know. But every game only goes up to 1,000
1,000. Okay.
for your Xbox achievements. I don't, and I would imagine PlayStation's going to be equal value.
Do you think this game is going to have cheat codes like all the other ones, where up, down,
Not
left,
on
right,
console.
left, right? No. Like in, for instance, GTA 3, Vice City, there was a button input you would hit on the trigger. So, for instance, I still remember GTA 3 is R2, R2, L1, R2.
I mean,
down, up, down,
maybe,
and it would give you infinite ammo or infinite armor. Not infinite, but it would unlock armor, unlock weapons, and you'll have it in your weapon wheel. I think so, but
all I can say is, as far as I know,
it'll take away the achievements.
yeah, I think, yeah, you could probably just play it on, but no achievements earned. Yeah,
That's how it is with the definitive collection. You could do the codes, but you won't get you won't be able to unlock the trophies.
you know, I'm also wondering what it's going to be like for the guys that do play PC, because these guys do the role playing.
That's going to be for about a year, but when they get it on the PC, it's going to be the best graphics that you're going to get. It's the top of the notch.
Right, but are they going to be able to do all the mods and everything that they've been able to do?
I think so. From what I understand with GTA 5, they purposely let it be like that so they could see what was possible with the game. And from my understanding, it influenced this game.
Because I know there's a lot of people online that's all they do streaming, is they do the role playing characters.
Yeah.
You know, like there's this one guy I watch who's a retired police officer, so he owns his own precinct.
Wow.
And you know, in the game.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah, I saw a couple get married in the game, and then they chase after the person that ruined it. Like in the game, there was
yeah, so it'd be
yeah.
interesting to see what that side of the world is going to be like.
yeah, because it's kind of like a second life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that.
So I mean, obviously, one, I don't want to go too slow, but at the same time, I don't want to go too fast.
Do you see this game doing like GTA 5? Do you see this being a 10-year game, or do you think they're going to make another one not too far after this.
This is going to be a very long game.
That's what I think. I think they're going to build this game to last maybe 20 years.
I think with all the online progressions, well, if they're going to do with like they did with Red Dead, I mean, literally the Red Dead story was done for a lot of people within 2 months.
Yeah.
And so the only thing that you had to captivate them was the online version,
Which did bad.
A launch day was really bad, and I haven't played it since launch because I was really upset how it launched. But and then as far as gameplay of it, same thing with you. I got tired of just getting shot all the time when I want to go explore.
I hope with GTA Online that they'll have like a passive mode where you can't kill other players. You just got to do the missions and stuff. Like like a co-op mode, you want to call it? Yeah, where
it'd be nice.
Friendly fire is off.
Because I don't definitely want to have this really nice exotic car and just be chased by all these different people.
Yeah,
because they want my car. You know?
I know.
I mean, I want to be able to
blow it up.
I just want to be able to free roam.
Peace.
And do some missions that come up and not be harassed.
Yeah,
I don't want to be trolled. I really
or
don't.
you got to have a posse. It's like I was like hey Damien,
I don't like the posse system.
No, but you like, hey Damien, I'm going to play online. Can you help me protect me while I do this mission? I'm like, yeah, why not? You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this game. I know we're going to learn a lot more as we get closer to launch day. So
yeah.
Definitely looking forward to that. So I'm excited.
Me too.
So
yeah.
I hope you guys are all there excited too. Anything else you want to talk about, Damien?
You know, it was just that. Like, I'm really excited. I pre-ordered it already. I think this game is going to be amazing. I think some of the things that I predicted are going to come true. I could be wrong, but you know, we're just a few months away. But my advice to everybody is pre-order it. Don't bitch about the price. It's only a $20 difference. Put $50 if you're getting a good paycheck. $50 away 1 week, $50 away another week. You have it. Buy it. You set it and forget it because it'll be there waiting for you.
Especially if you plan on sticking with the game for the long haul.
Yeah, it's worth it.
You know,
invest it
because it's going to be one of those things where you'd rather do it now, get it over with, rather than regretting it later.
I already pre-ordered it, and I'm not worried about it. Like when November 19th hits or 18th, New Zealand, it's there. I don't got to worry about it. It's already there, and you get to pre-install it. Or what's the word I'm looking for? When
a pre-install usually does like a day or two before.
Well, no, from my understanding, is going to be November 12th, where you could pre-install the game.
Oh, so
that might be dangerous, where people could be able to hack it. But from my understanding, November 12th is when you could pre-install the game.
So when's the alpha test? When's the beta test?
I have no idea. All I know is November 12th.
That's another good question. Without having digital,
yeah,
or with being digital only,
yeah. Is the beta
when
testing.
Are they going to do the alphas and the betas?
I have no idea, but I do know for a fact that November 12th you'll be able to pre-install the
because usually
game.
it was 30 days before.
So we might have something October or like Halloween
to do a lot of games would say you get the weekend to do the beta test.
But this is Rockstar. This is one of the largest gaming companies. They don't probably need to do that, or they do their own separately. Yeah. You know.
Well, if they did with Red Dead, what they did with if they do with this, what they did with Red Dead, they're going to bring in probably 100. Here's what I think is going to happen. They're going to bring in probably 100 to probably 200 of the most influential Rockstar influencers.
Yeah.
Whether it be Twitch.
Yeah, it'll be a gag order, of course.
But they're going to do a kickoff party. Probably.
Yeah.
Because this is what they did with the other games. They'll do a kickoff party and they'll be able to stream a certain portion of it. Like they'll only have access to a certain portion of the game a month prior, and they'll say, okay, we'll play this. Like, for example, like you can only do like if it was like, let's say Battlefield, right? Or Call of Duty, right? Like you'll only be able to play a certain mode in certain areas for a limited time.
Yeah.
And they can stream that and they can talk about it during that time. I wonder if this is going to have something similar.
Probably. My guess is whatever they show in the third trailer, that's probably going to be the beta testing areas.
So,
we saw this at the trailer, so we got nothing new.
I mean, Rockstar is so big, they really probably don't need the influencers.
I don't think they do.
It's not like, but at the same time
They
too,
already have $3 billion. Why do they need to do it?
yeah, they really don't. They don't need to
They
bring
don't have to do
influencers
anything.
in.
They have $3 billion right now as we speak. $3 billion.
You know, it's not like if you're, it's probably the same thing with like Minecraft. You don't need to bring in influencers. But
Yeah.
if you're gonna do a launch game of like, let's say when they launched Apex, right? No one heard of Apex, so you're gonna need to bring in influencers.
Yeah.
And the influencers all get, you know, X amount. You play X amount of games. You know, you get exclude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for online influencers, I don't think these guys are gonna get it.
No.
I don't think there's gonna be a kickoff party.
I think they're going to keep such a tight lid on this that we won't know anything until launch.
Well, I will let you know because some of the guys that I do watch do have or had access to those kickoff parties before.
we'll see.
And if they talk about it or say they're going to do it, but right now no one's talking about it. So I'm just like, I don't think they're going to do a kickoff party
Yeah.
with the alphas and the betas. I think they're just going to say, okay, November 18th or 19th, here you go, boom, have fun.
Wow.
I think it's just going to be a straight kickoff like that,
Probably.
especially if it's everything's digital,
That would not surprise me.
because they don't have to go back and print new media or
No.
have to do patches, you know, you know what I mean? So it's like,
But then again, you think about it, the beta has been 13 years.
well,
I'll leave it at that for me.
Yeah, it's the gameplay with the audience. So yeah.
No.
So I don't know. Anyway, guys, what are your guys' thoughts? You guys looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 6? Are you planning on buying it, getting it? You know, what are some things you're looking forward to? I mean, I know we haven't touched on every aspect of this game, but what are you most looking forward to? What do you think might happen that we haven't talked about? So,
Write in the comments. And
Yeah, let us
again,
know.
when the third trailer comes out, we will discuss that.
absolutely. So anyway, guys, thank you for your time. I know we went rambling on a lot about this, but we're definitely passionate and really looking forward to this game. So really thank you for sticking around with us, and we really hope to see you on the next episode.
Same here. Like and subscribe. See y'all later.
What's in store? Who played Doc Holliday or Batman the best? So grab your popcorn and put Damien and Rocky to the test. Rock, Dog, and Damien, the ones on the mic. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like.